Well, local governments are allowed to issue similar mandates under Tennessee Governor Bill Lee's emergency COVID-19 executive order. Some state lawmakers are divided when it comes to the governor's emergency powers. Some want a say in what a governor can do during an emergency like a pandemic. The issue far from settled, and it's something that we're taking a look at 5.
Yeah, State Capitol Newsroom reporter Chris Bungard brings us up to date on what lawmakers aim to do.
At times here on Tuesday, pent-up frustration with the pandemic played into a legislative debate.
So no overreach.
As I just said, and I'll say it again really clear, I believe the governor has provided measured and steady leadership through this pandemic.
It was an exchange between a Nashville Democrat and Knoxville Republican about if Governor Lee overreached in declaring a state emergency, which led to things like shutting down some businesses and schools. There was no shortage of far-reaching rhetoric in this ad hoc committee looking into the emergency powers of a governor.
The state of emergency we're in right now, were a pregnancy, we would be diapering the baby. So the question is, how long is it an emergency?
And I don't know how the General Assembly is going to micromanage any pandemic.
Whatever they do, state lawmakers want to say in how a governor's emergency powers are used and how long the executive orders might stay in effect, whether it be a health emergency like COVID-19 or a natural disaster such as a flood. But any such change might not be immediate.
We recommend that any law passed should go into effect after the current administration leaves.
Clearly, there's a long way to go here before there are any changes to a governor's emergency powers. Reporting from the state capitol, Chris Bungard.
Even though bills have not been filed yet, a governor's emergency powers could become one of the major issues for the next legislative session.